MBA reacts to relationship and friendship.
I'm Neha.
I'm Grace.
Anthony. Kishore.
Please watch.
Okay.
Why?
It's awkward. That is fine. I like it. Yeah.
No! Really?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, they just got it, no? Okay, whatever.
So what's our topic today?
It's about relationship and friendship.
Okay.
What do you feel like friendship means to you right now during the MBA program? Or relationships mean to you?
I feel like for this program, people talk more about like network instead of the word friendship. So personally, I prefer the word friendship over like networking. So yeah, basically that's how I feel when I have like a conversation with others. I don't treat them as my network. I treat them as my friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Jay?
I feel like maybe in this MBA, for me it's more like personal. I think like 90% is more like uh, genuine friendship instead of like intentional. So that's why we can build like deeper connection. So it's not just about networking.
You
No, you go.
For me, friendships, I mean, hasn't changed. It's covered in MBA. It's the same thing. It's about having like a solid, deep connection. I like come from a very long history of boarding school, so you build those really strong friendships and relationships and connections. I think for me, it's the same, but wherever I go, whether it's MBA, it doesn't change because it just depends on if you can connect with someone and you both like are okay with each other. I think that's the important part. Networking is just going to be like a chore or like a task that we do, but you can still be friends, and network could be something else.
How about you, Neha?
Uh, for me, I think I've built a lot of relationships. Um, I think friendships take a lot of time to develop and go deep, and because I'm basing this on the friendship I have from past, from school, from undergrad, from work. But because we have such a busy schedule, I don't know if I've developed very deep friendships with anybody or spent a lot of time with one individual person. But I've developed some amazing relationships with all of you, with all the cohort. So I connect on a deep level, and it's not transactional. It is not networking. It is genuine love and care. Um, but I don't know if we will become friends forever. We'll have fond memories with each other and we'll stay connected to some people. But I'm not sure how if these are friendships like we made in school or undergrad, because it's just the function of the phase they're in. And MBA is different from, or how much time we can dedicate to relationships is different from what we used to have before. So I'm serious.
No, not just serious. I agree. But I feel like not every kind of like relationship has to be like that deep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some is just okay to be like on the surface level.
Yeah.
Why are you smiling?
Do you think that our group project gonna help us to become closer to others?
Yeah, I think so because like when you like put in the same situation, like stress level, the same stress level, it helps you to like connect with each other because you kind of like feel the same like pressure for me. But sometimes you know that there are some people that you don't want to work with after the group project, right?
Do we need to cut this part? How about you, Kishore? For me, group projects is more transactional, or at least it starts there. And then to a point from the previous where you said about like relationship and friendship, I think it starts off transactional. Like for me, I think I've built like 3 or 4 really close, strong friends. It started off like tennis, or you hang out, and then you start realizing, oh, we do have this in common, or we do think in this manner. Of course, you have some differences, but that's why you have a friend. Like you're okay with those differences. And I think it starts with same with group projects. You start off transactional. You're like, oh, this person's cool. Maybe I'll hang out and see if I want to get to know them more. And then like 1 or 2 people from group projects have become close to. And then you find out like, oh, okay, you like this. Let's try and do this, and then you build it up. But 80% of the group project is going to be transactional. You're trying to just get an assignment done. And I think Sem 1 group projects were different because we were put in groups, and Sem 2 we were all allowed to pick, so you can start saying that, okay, this is what I would pick. And then some people just have a strong connection to, like, okay, their work ethic is good, so you're going to pick those groups. And yeah, I think that's, for me, that's how I've seen it.
I think for me, it brings people close because everybody is putting in an effort to do their best for the group. At least the teams that I've had everybody functioning very well, coming together and wanting to perform well for themselves and the group. And when you're in the same situation, as Grace said, you're in the pressure situation, you want to do well for each other, with each other, you make bonds.
Yeah.
So group projects have actually helped understand people better. You do lunches together, you do dinners together because you're discussing projects. That just automatically gives you more time to meet with each other. Yeah, so
I think the most memorable one for me was our group, LYT group.
yeah.
Yeah. Back then, I was so stressed. Like the first week of MBA, I cried and I told her.
You cried?
Stress, yeah.
We were learning partners.
Yeah, we were learning.
We are learning partners.
Okay. We're housemates. Yeah.
I think that's also like something that helped us to have a deeper bond because we live together. We always got a lot of time to talk about each, like our families, our school lives. Yeah. So I feel like that's a very good opportunity to help us to have a very deep connection.
Yeah, for us,
Yeah.
I feel like, she's very busy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But,
Neha is our president.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
our president. But although she's busy, right? So every time we meet, it's just easy to like reconnect. I mean, for me and her, I feel like we have that connection. I feel like so it's okay that she's busy, but every time we see each other, I just know that I can say whatever I want to say to her. Like that. Yeah.
No, I think NYT gave us a lot of. I think the first week we were told to be vulnerable to each other and share our deepest, vulnerability. So I think that helped just to make everybody very human.
Yeah, that's true.
And connect on a very human level.
Yes.
What about this SF1 and SF2? And then now that we've shifted in the second semester, how do you feel about the groups changing? Because you had different working groups before, and now you need to work with different groups. What do you feel about the change there?
I mean, it's nice for sure because you get to like meet more people and newer people. But I'd say like in human beings at the end of the day, word goes around on who's going to do work, who's not going to do work. That's the real part. And sometimes, of course, it's just someone's opinion, and sometimes you trust that opinion or you don't. And then you choose to, at least when you make groups, you choose to at least get one or two familiar faces because at the end of the day, you want the work done. I mean, we all just want to get that done and move on to whatever else is important. So it's nice, but at the same time, of course, it comes with its own challenges. But I think mostly the SFs, it at least this semester is not as different as like last one. Everyone wanted like SF1 was Monday, Tuesday. I think it was more about that because no matter which SF you're in, I think you'll have like you'll be able to form a certain number of people that you want to hang out with and you want to talk to.
I feel like I'm quite active during those school activities, so I feel I almost know everyone. So basically, if they switch from SF1 to SF2, I don't feel like a huge difference for me. And I always sit in the same seat. So I feel very comfortable in each class. I can see how people react in the class, and but basically, I really appreciate the switch part. Yeah, definitely give you more opportunity to know different people.
For a new people, try.
That's correct.
What about relationships? The relationships that are forming in the MBA. You're managing a long distance relationship
Oh yeah,
as well.
That's true. But I feel like the key to the long distance relationships for me is to keep in touch. We have video calls every day, so I feel like that's how I know his personal life. So that, but to be honest, last semester I visit him almost like every month. Yeah. So he's in Shenzhen right now. So for me, so far it's still manageable.
Good. What about you, Kishore?
Nothing really going on. I think like once they give the MBA, he probably knows. Because he's at home and he of course will ask me, and he wants to know more because like
how many dates have you gone on?
A few. I think. What?
You can go on dates.
What do you mean you can't? You're not allowed to.
No. Okay.
I'm gonna take it this now.
So
No,
tell
no.
us how do you manage your time?
Why is it on me? But no, I think it's kind of okay. But like I don't know, a few days. For me, actually, something that happened over the MBA was a lot of us were on apps. Oh, I mean, still are. For me, I think over the winter, I felt like it's just not for me, and I got out of it, and I feel like I'm having a good time not being on it because it wasn't like nice enough for me. Like when you meet one of the apps, there's like anxiety. There's like, oh my god, the stranger, no matter what, right? So for me, I said this doesn't work for me, and I got off. And then a few people who have met like playing tennis or like just doing other things, but we'll see. I mean, nothing major.
Confidential.
Yeah.
What about you, Neha?
What about you,
No,
Grace?
you first.
No,
Okay, I gotta say Kishore didn't lie. Yeah. He's very genuine in the part.
No, I am on the dating apps, but yeah, the conversation ends like they're like, "Do you want to meet?" And I'm like, "This week is busy. Let's do next week," and that's where the conversation ends. I think my heart is very full right here, right now, and I'm not really finding the space in my heart and mind to go beyond. I think MBA itself is keeping me very occupied and engaged. Yeah. So far, no success on that front.
Yeah. It's okay.
How about you,
Yeah,
Grace?
what do you mean it's okay?
How about you?
You know what? I told her to.
Yeah, she helped me make my profile. My learning partner.
So during our YT when we had the chance
She's
to
like, open the app now.
Yeah, when we like partner to talk and then share fluently whatever, we just opened the dating app. I told her use it here.
To revise her profile?
Yeah.
To just start my profile.
Okay.
To start your profile.
Yeah.
It's like preparing a CV.
Yeah. I helped her.
Okay.
So what about you?
But the thing is, after
Yeah, true.
I asked the question. I was like, oh,
Okay, focus on your now.
Yeah, but after I told her to activate her dating app, I didn't open mine. So yeah, like
she's just the coach.
yeah, I think
Or the player.
yeah, I'm not a player, so
Player. No.
no, I mean,
No, not like
Yeah,
that.
not
Okay, a coach and a
Coach
player.
is
Yeah,
people, but she's not in the field.
yeah, no, yeah, I'm not like actively looking for.
Okay,
that.
please cut the coach part. Only leave the she's the player part.
Yeah, I thought that but yeah, I'm not actively looking because I feel like I'm also pretty occupied, so I kind of like keep forgetting to open the app.
Yeah.
It's not that
Same.
It's not that I don't want to date someone, but it's just I keep forgetting that I have to open the app. Yeah, nothing's going on. I feel like
Next question, please.
Okay. Is it easier for you to like make friends with someone who shares the similar background with you?
um, I mean, it's supposed to be like easier, right? I mean, if you have some similarities, it's easy for you to connect and to share stuff. But for me, with MBA, what makes it interesting, I actually hang out more with people with different backgrounds. For me, it's more interesting because one of the reasons that I came to MBA also to broaden up my network, right? So for me, I want to expose myself to like new environment with to meet like people with different backgrounds. For me personally.
How about you, Neha?
Yeah, there's nobody else with my background here. You
Oh,
want
that's true.
you want Fresh, she's a lawyer. But no, it's the whole point is to come and learn from others and their experiences and what they're doing. Like I didn't even know so many different types of careers existed before I came here because I had like a conventional mindset. So it does help you understand the actual workings. Like if you say product manager, project manager, I understand, but what is the person actually doing every day? It gives you a very in-depth understanding of different things, and it gives you so much time to reflect on what you want to do or where your transferable skills lie and how you can, if you want to pivot to different fields, something that might have been your passion, but because you're not educated in that side, you don't think about it. But because you're with people who can expose you to understand what is involved, you can even think about pivoting or moving or making a change. So I think it is very enlightening to be with all of you and learn from all of you. Like the first time I spoke to you, you told me you were working in a casino, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and she's an entrepreneur. She has her own company going from marketing. These are such different, there's so much diversity right here in this group, and there's something to learn from everybody. And it's so exciting to talk to you guys and see how passionately you talk about your work. So, yeah, it's great to have the diversity.
Yeah.
You wanna
Yeah,
speak about
after you.
For me, like the background really hasn't come out a lot in terms of not just mine, like with other people. I think there are people who have become really close friends who I didn't think we would connect or we would. Initially, you see someone and like, okay, this is maybe the way they are, and then you. I think that's been a little bit of a different experience for me. I think the other thing is I barely talk about like my background or I ask them about their background professionally. Of course, I want to know like when they talk about like, oh, this is where I grew up, or this is what I did. That's cool. But I think maybe it's a conscious choice I've made because I do have like friends of like 15, 20 years, and we make it a point to never talk about work. We always say, no matter what you did at work, it's not that impressive. Like, calm down. It's not needed. I mean, it just depends on what your priority is. For me, it hasn't been, and I think that's why same background, different background hasn't come into like it hasn't changed anything that I'm looking for, like who I'm connecting with. Because usually I'm connecting with people on like random stuff, and then that's how it's been. I've rarely got into it with someone who's like, oh, I did this profession and thing, and funnily, all the people I'm close to, I have no idea what they did in the past. So yeah.
For me, I feel like the sharing background part is a very good icebreaking topic. But what makes us to become friends is definitely the personality or like So for me, to be honest, I don't really care about like what backgrounds you're from, like what's your previous job, but definitely you can learn a lot from different background people. But still, I feel like what I'm attracted to is the whether you have like a very genuine personality, whether our conversation is very it's a very good one. Yeah, that makes you feel comfortable. Yeah, that's the more important.
Agreed. Yeah. Even I forget what people are doing after the first two conversations, unless you meet them a lot and you know more.
Yeah, that's correct.
But yeah, what you remember is the personality and the fun you had talking to them. Agreed.
Okay, do you think friendship and competition can coexist?
No, I have a better question.
Okay, you go
The
for it.
Sandbox president has asked me to ask you guys questions about what gossip you have about this. It's not coming from me. It's coming from Rishit.
Okay. Starting from you.
I don't have gossip.
They have gossip.
I don't have.
You can say something not only about yourself.
That's what gossip is.
Yeah.
No one says.
I think I know one
Okay.
about a guy in my LYT.
Okay.
Name starts with K.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. We don't have many K people.
Followed by I.
Okay.
S.
Okay. I know who he is now. Yeah. Let's go ahead. Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. he pays me a lot about this question. So
yeah, so I think it's the same person, no? Just
yeah.
share. It's okay. Just don't look at him. Dude, I'm telling.
I love gossiping, but I feel like this cohort is very peace and love. It's like if they date and they end up with a good relationship so far. Yeah. Not much drama.
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, we have some nice couples brewing.
But do you feel it's a little bit awkward to date with someone in your cohort?
No.
No?
I mean.
Okay.
No.
That's a very quick no.
Okay.
No,
That's a very quick no.
No,
Yeah.
no, I mean no.
Okay. One question before we wrap up this conversation, okay? Okay, sure.
You want me to ask?
Yeah.
I think one question that we would talk about is how do you plan to maintain the friendships, the close friendships you form during the MBA? Because once we leave, adult friendships are hard, and how you we're going to go different ways. We may stay in Singapore, but we'll still go different ways. We still have very different schedules. I think that's one great thing on the MBA is we've had that time to make adult friendships because we have a lot of free time. But after the MBA, how do you plan to maintain it, or do you even want to maintain it? That's another question.
That's tough.
No, I think it'll happen organically.
Yeah.
If you're in the same geography and if you like those people, because you've had so many shared experiences now, you will gravitate towards those people. It's like any friendship you've had so far, right? It just happens organically. Like LYT, right? We still want to go and meet the people we spent that 1 week with at orientation because we had some bonds there, we had some shared experiences, and we try and meet that group. So when we finish MBA, it'll become that big group. Whoever's in the geography that you're in, you'll try and meet them. I don't think it'll be an effort or a task. I think it'll be part of our relationship and just wanting to connect, wanting to share experiences that are happening outside the MBA.
Yeah, totally agree. So I have been working overseas for around 10 years, so I definitely have some very good friends who stay in Shanghai. Then I guess that I didn't catch up a lot with them. But every time I go back to Shanghai, I just text them and they definitely gonna squeeze their schedule and make some time. Then we meet, then we catch up, then we have a lot of fun. So I feel like that's gonna be the way that I'm gonna maintain the relationship or the friendship after the MBA. Yeah, like as you said, it's just gonna happen naturally.
Yeah, true that. Like if you go to Korea for a trip, you'll meet all your Korean friends, right? You'll text them. Or if you go to Indonesia, you'll text
You're
them.
gonna text Grace.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, please come.
She's gonna be in Singapore.
Yeah.
How about you?
No, what about you, Grace?
Well, I think I'm quite good at maintaining relationships. Because I I'm not that text person, but I can do that if I want to. If I'm comfortable with the people that I want to connect with, I think I can maintain a relationship. So yeah, it's not that hard for me actually because I still have friends that we've been friends for like 25 years now.
Wow.
So yeah, I think it's something that I'm really good at. I think. Yeah.
I think similar for me, friends of 20 to 25 years. People who I've known from 5, 6. We met in boarding school, we became friends over borrowing an eraser, and then you just somehow just stay friends. I think it does take a lot of effort. Like people have moved to so many different countries. Among my really close 3 friends, one moved to Germany, one moved to Dubai, and I'm the third that's moved here. So now very different geographies. I think you have to put in the time, sort of. If you don't text, you can just say, let's speak maybe once in a month. It's not like you have to set that time. It's just randomly when you feel like it, you can just ask. I think that's really important. I think another good thing for me is even in the MBA, there are 1 or 2 friends who I'm close to. We play video games. So video games are very easy to keep in touch because you can just play a game, have an online chat. Like when you're playing, you can do that. But otherwise, I think the other thing that works for me is we don't like I said, we don't really talk about work or what we did, but we do share updates. Oh, I moved here, or I did this. just leave them a text. They will like talk about it, or they'll be like, oh, how's it going? And then you connect on that. But I think the friendship, if it reaches that bond, you can go away like for 3 months, and when you speak, you can speak for like half an hour. It's not a big deal, and there'll be like enough things to share. But I think it's kind of necessary to like share something that you want to share, and you feel it. I think you feel that you want to share it with them.
Yeah.
So I think that's how it's worked for me.
Yeah, I think when you meet friends from a certain time in your life, after that time is over, it reminds you of that time and you come back to that phase, right? Like if I meet school friends, I'm a school girl again. When I meet undergrad friends, I'm an undergrad girl again. You reach that same comfort level. And I feel with our MBA cohort also, even after the MBA is over, when we meet them, we relive these memories and remember time here and connect and have, it's just a beautiful time.
Yeah. Agree.
Yeah. With that, I think we can close this podcast. And do you want to like make that pitch?
You have to subscribe and you have to like and share. Yeah.
Like, share, and subscribe.
And
Oh,
watch
like,
the
share,
whole
subscribe.
thing till the end.